think the gap between micro brands and luxury brands is shrinking?
In what way?
I think personally, for me, I see it in quality. Definitely
Hmm.
see that different, especially over maybe the last 5 years, 6 years. There's the quality in micro brands. People used to say the big selling point with a Rolex was the quality of Rolex, but you look at some of these micro brands now, they're up there. You look at the way the steel's brushed and polished on the cases, and you look at the designs, the quality of the sapphire glass, everything, and even just the packaging as well. Like, I've seen the packaging on your boxes, and I've seen the packages on Rolex. Their boxes, yours, they've got character to them,
Oh,
and I think a lot of micro brands do that. They put a lot of character and time and thought into their boxes, their packaging, and that's where I think personally that there's a massive gap going like this. Whereas years ago, you just like some of the other brands, maybe like Casio, you still get their best watches in the same boxes. The same boxes you were buying 20 years ago. I'm not saying that's
sure.
wrong, but you look, just the quality of like just the packaging as well. There is definitely quality of the watches and the quality of the packaging for me is changing that dynamic between the bigger brands and the smaller brands.
I can definitely see that for sure. I think, we live in a global economy, so a lot of the same suppliers and manufacturers for some of those items are ones that we use too.
Hmm.
And I think that's helped to level the playing field a bit, especially when you're talking about packaging, especially when you're talking about case finishing. Those are things that are, pretty well shared in some ways. Especially the skill level required for those.
Yeah,
So yeah, I would agree with you there. I think that the quality gap has definitely closed and in some ways exceeded some of the bigger brands. You
100%.
know,
Yeah.